What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to show you behind the scenes of a BSF private inner circle mastermind and how so many of our students are doing so well. The industry average conversion rate is around 1.8 to 2%. Our students are getting over 5% and are massively profitable as well. Watch how they ask questions and also walk us through the systems they're using to get these incredible results here at BSF. Leave a like in the video, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you at the end of the video as well.
I actually closed on 36K yesterday for the month. So
Really?
since I trimmed the ad sets, like you told me, like my profit margins went from like 12% to like 18, 20 now. So it's slowly going up again.
So
yeah,
so your revenue last month was what?
36K in euros.
And 20% margin.
Yeah, at the moment it's 20%, but it was like 10 like for a week or two for the last
Round of
2
applause
weeks.
for Paul down below, guys. Very, very good there. Love to hear it, Paul. Congratulations, my friend. And 36K EU is like 45K USD. So that's pretty damn awesome, man. So big ups to you. Okay. And also we got the margin up because we trimmed the fat, which is the best thing you could have done. When you launched the CBO, by the way, you're at $50,000 or $45,000 a month USD without having CBO yet. You're going to be at $100,000 a month probably by next month.
So my conversion rate is around like 4 or 5% now at the moment. And I'm thinking of actually going to Booster, like you mentioned. But I don't know if I should slowly integrate that when I build the whole store.
Here's the thing. So if you're converting at 5%, like the last thing I'm going to tell you to do is change it right now. All right. That's something that we could have did before. Ship has kind of sailed. Okay. What we could do is we could have a backup running, and we just switch the site over and send some of the traffic to it. Would I recommend doing it right now? Not really. Is that my concern? Not really. 5% is great. What I recommend that we do is just try to optimize what we have currently built. It's still following our structure. It's just on a different template, which is fine. So I would not change it over at this point in time. You have bigger fish to fry. Okay. What I recommend you do is focus on the CBO. Okay. Top 3 to 5. I wouldn't do 8, top 3 to 5 audiences from your micro big bang campaign into the CBO. Start at $150 budget. Okay. You know the drill. Get it launched. If that does well, we're going to increase the budget the same night by 20% and continuing to do so every single time. If this goes well, we're going to let it run for 3 to 5 days. On day 5, we're going to go ahead and launch another CBO from the Big Bang campaign. We'll have 2 CBOs running at the same time. Hopefully they'll be profitable if that works as well. I would also love to go ahead and get you running a WOT targeting campaign, wide open targeting, no interest whatsoever. Okay. No actual interest. Okay. Based on how you're doing now with your profitability and the fact that you're consistent in your upsell sequence, the fact that everything is just doing so well, I believe all these movements will continue to do well and will continue to scale you further and increase the revenue and keep the margin the same, if not higher. So Paul, congratulations, my friend. You are really, really gearing up to have a really incredible next few months. And I'm very, very excited to take the journey continually with you as we've been doing. Paul, you just quit your job too, and you doubled down on e-commerce and it's working very well. Talk to the rest of us about how that went, like kind of like your nerves a little bit. Were you nervous to quit your job? How did that feel? How did that go? And how do you feel now that it paid off?
So like, of course it's a risk, like quitting your job. But I think at the age that I am at the moment, and my job was like a really regular, like 2K salary. And just the moment I hit like the first time the 2K, I decided to like just leave it and just go for it basically. So I've been profitable, I think, like every single month since November already, but like my profitability went like X3, X4 since I joined BSF basically. First I wanted to do things myself, like, and think like, oh, maybe I know this better, but when I just take the advice, 9 times out of 10, like it works. Like this stuff really works. Just stick with it and you're going to see results. Maybe not today, but you will get them. That's basically the thing.
Very cool, Paul. And I think it's a great way to go ahead and put it as well. And I appreciate you, following the systems and being consistent with the way that you operate this business. Now, the next step for us is going to be to continue scale, linear growth, not massive exponential growth to scale processes, right? Slow, nice, steady scale, because we want to have this brand for a few years, right? Years and years and years, not 2 weeks. And we're also going to start to build out a team underneath us as well. So that'll be something that we start to talk about together as well. Okay. As we start, once we get closer to $80,000 to $100,000 a month, I'll be like, hey, Paul, you might want to start considering building out a nice little squad of yours Because guess what? That could, be the first step of you automating your business and starting to work on your business instead of in your business. And we could go ahead and scale this
Yeah,
thing out
exactly.
further. So that's the next step, man. You stepped into the big leagues, and I couldn't be more proud of you, my man.
So I know you're a big ClickFunnels guy. I know you got, several 2Comma awards, which is very impressive. And you don't talk about it as much in BSF, but I know you're a big ClickFunnels guy.
Huge.
And I'm super interested in funnels now because, actually I have my products right here. Like I brought them from the US. Like I got, a bunch of PetSmart products here, and they're all complementary. They're all great for allergies specifically. And so I want to put, an allergy offer together, and I'm looking into funnels to create a lead magnet and then, lead people into my actual, more expensive offer where I make money.
Right.
And I wanted to ask you, what's your advice to, like, for the lead magnet specifically, to advertise it, and what would the method be for the lead magnet specifically?
Got it. So first and foremost, I think it's a great idea. Okay. If you are creating that little kind of allergy bundle, let's just talk about the difference between like a website and a funnel, because a funnel is a website and a website is a funnel. It's literally just wording differences. Okay. So a website, so to speak, it will just be your classic website, all your tabs at the top, right? Normal, traditional website. A funnel is a centralized idea onto one funnel, one website, without any tabs at the top or at the bottom. There's only one objective, that's to collect users' details, right? That's a funnel compared to a website. Website's more browsing, general, top of funnel. Funnel is more, middle, bottom of funnel-esque. Okay, so with that being said, how do we go ahead and market lead magnets? Well, you want to create custom conversions. Okay, so a custom conversion is going to be that when someone clicks the button on your funnel, okay, on the lead magnet, that when they enter their name and their phone number and their email, that counts as a lead conversion. Okay, so what you want to do is set up a custom conversion event for that event when someone clicks on the funnel. Okay, so the goal here is to go ahead and run that custom conversion as a lead conversion event through Facebook, right? You'll run this specifically to your audience, or to your marketing audience, to cold traffic audiences as well. You want to give something for free here. Okay, something very valuable for free that people could get great benefit from, their pets could benefit from, okay, without them having to buy something, right? Because then they're already in your pipeline here. Now, the most important part is making sure that you have the custom conversion event set up on the button that they have to click to go to the next form of the funnel. Okay, my recommendation here would be to go ahead and get them into that lead magnet, and then to put them into a small pet community, right? Which is where you're going to go ahead and start to build out, community sense, right? I would not do lead magnet to just straight product, right? If you're going to do that, you could do lead magnet to straight product, then to community, right? The ending should always be a community, right? That's the most valuable thing, I would say, ever now. Okay, it's community. Especially if you're in the marketplace like pets, right? Where people genuinely like being together and communicating, right? You could kind of nurture and curate a nice little environment for them to kind of make friends, talk about great products, etc., and also hint, plug your own stuff, right? So that's one of the good things to go ahead and do. With that being said, okay, I think for someone like yourself, Leo, creating a specific funnel, like a single product landing page, by the way, which is something that we offer at Beyond Creatives. Right after you kind of find your product getting consistency, if you want to go ahead and consistently try to dial in your conversion rate, you could get a funnel. Now, keep in mind as well, the reason I don't off the bat recommend that to you, Leo, is because you were already sitting at like a 3 to 5% conversion rate anyway, which is pretty good. So in reality, if you're getting a 5% conversion rate, I'd rather you not change something, right? But, in the respect of understanding that there's always room for improvement and knowing that we could always do better, right? I would recommend, so to speak, testing that out. But I do want you to have proper expectations, just like you saw with the videos, right? You're not always you create a sexier one. It's not always going to be better. It's not always going to convert better, right? So just have that kind of in your head. But would I recommend moving forward in the beginning to dial that in? Absolutely, right? Because one of the things that we do, and specifically that I've done on one of my newest brands, is after you approve the product on the main website and start to scale to higher numbers, then you bring it over to a one product landing page or more of a branded landing page that you sell all your other products on as well. But it's more of like a funnel rather than just like a typical website, right?
Yeah.
Now that the goal is obviously to increase conversion rate. And if that transition lowers the conversion rate, it's not worth it, right? So keep that in mind. Okay, that's the goal we're going by. And we do offer these, when you find that winning product and you want to kind of centralize it, get your messaging on point and make it more of like a funnel where it's just, really lead magnet based, where they're getting your name, email, and just getting them to buy without having to go to like a different landing page or whatever. That's a good thing to do after you find the consistency like you have. And we do offer that at Beyond Creatives. So that's something that anybody needs as well. What is going on, guys? Hopefully you enjoyed that incredible video there. It's a really great walkthrough as to how we get down and make it happen here at BSF and our inner circle masterminds, and how our clients are getting literally triple the industry average conversion rate on their stores, even if it's their first product tested, which is pretty dang cool. So leave a like in the video if you enjoyed, leave a comment down below, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.